Hello, hello, hello. What ho? Welcome back to another exciting adventure of the Smurfcast. Coffee sodas, man. You know what? I mean, I had a brilliant marketing idea, right? So, like 6 years ago or so, when I was doing my Bible podcast, I created what I called coffee sodas. So there was a thing where, most podcasts have substantial length to them. An hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. But there became a trend that were called mini-sodes, right? They're smaller episodes. And I called my mini-sodes coffee-sodes, right? That's brilliant. And I found a song that would play at the beginning, Black Coffee by She Keeps It Always Shining in a Pretty Cap, not Queen, Humble Pie. Humble Pie sings a song called Black Coffee, and that was my intro music that I played for my coffee sodes, right? So I'm completely at home in this platform. I'm completely at home. I know what I'm doing. It's just that sometimes I'm lazy and I don't want to put the effort in, And there are some people out there that don't put the effort in because they get frustrated because no one's watching their content. But I'm not like that. Like, I put the content out there because the content exists beyond the live stream. Like this moment right now is live. But in 5 hours, that moment's going to be past, and it's now going to be in the archives, and so someone else can come along to it. So I'm always going to be creating content because I don't know which video you're going to watch. So I should be saying everything all the time, over and over and over again, because I don't know which episode you're going to watch. So every episode ought to be a banger. Every episode ought to be dripping with gravy. It should be as saucy as Smurfing here. It should be so Smurfing delicious to be here that you guys tell other people, have you tasted the Smurfcast yet? It is Smurfing incredible. Hashtag Smurfcast. Make it happen. Spread that trend. Start that trend. Hashtag Smurfcast. What the Smurf are you waiting for? Get this content out. This is fire. When Charles, Flat Earth Math, when Charles comes on my show, that conversation is going to be fire. Because Charles he's an intelligent person. It's going to be an amazing conversation. It's not going to be an argument. It's not going to be a debate. It's going to be a discussion. Where hopefully each of us will listen and be understood. Because that's all anybody wants, is to be understood. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. So right now, the AI should queue up this platform with Pandora or Spotify or whatever, YouTube, right? Like, Day Off in the chat so that people can click that link and watch that movie if they've never seen it. Listen to that song. Watch that series, Black Mirror, The Twilight Zone. Anytime I make a cultural reference to anybody, my entourage of media hounds, of my media geek AI knows how to run my show. Oh, Travis just talked about OpenSea's Grinder again. Oh, Travis just talked about Hats in the Belfry again. Plug that. Hashtag Belfry selfie. Hats in the Belfry is going to sponsor. Thank you for tuning in to this episode. This episode is sponsored by your favorite hat store and mine, Hats in the Belfry in Annapolis, Maryland. Why would you not want me to promote your product? I'm an influencer. People listen to me. Like, I don't even know if I'm going. Like, I could have missed a turn, and I don't know. I don't think so, because Petersburg. So Petersburg is coming up pretty soon. It's been so long since I've been down here, I don't remember what the exit is anymore. Cities of Heinrichs at Dutch Gap. Like, where the Smurf am I right now? Like, I honestly feel like I'm on 95 and I should be on 85. Okay, I have 4 Smurfs watching. Welcome to the show, you Smurfs. You know what you're supposed to do, right? I should see something happen right now because I'm addressing you specifically. There are 4 of you. Make it happen. I'm not even going to say it. You know what you're supposed to do, don't you? You're supposed to do 3 things when you start watching my show. So it says Petersburg is 9 miles away. So I think Petersburg is where the split between 95 and 85 happens. Don't be smurfing ridiculous. Yes, you are a smurf. Quit smurfing around. You are Flat Earth Math Smurf, or you are Charles Smurf. My followers, my subscribers are Smurfs. That's my community. We don't smurf around here. We talk about smurfing incredible topics here that will change the smurfing world. I've already changed the world by projecting out into the ether all of the things that are in my head right now. I've spoken my mind, and I've declared that they are the case. So I had 4 people watching, and 3 of them left. So there should be 4 Fonzarellis, and there's only 1. So I keep having to say this, and it doesn't bother me because you guys are going to start saying it to each other. Hey, have you liked the show yet? No? What the Smurf is wrong with you? Right? So whoever's watching, there's 1 person watching. Either you're a bot and you can't understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. You're just running algorithms right now. If you are a human being and you are my 1 viewer, yeah, I didn't read all of that, Charles. But so are you like, okay, great. So now I have 2 Fonzarellis, right? But I only have 1. Okay, now there's 2 viewers. So right now, but I've had more than 2 viewers in this episode right now. Well, a Smurf, the word Smurf is an innuendo, right? It could be good or bad. You're so smurfing funny. You're the funniest Smurf I've ever heard in my life, right? So Smurf is just a replacement. It's just a placement card for an adjective, a noun, an adverb, an expletive. What the Smurf is that? Like, what the Smurf is wrong with you? A Smurf is everything and nothing. You, Flat Earth, like your name, Flat Earth Math, is your smurfing character. You're a Smurf. You're a character. You are. Otherwise, you would have named your channel Charles Whippenthorpe, whatever your last name is, right? Like, my persona was The Plain Truth. My persona was Red Hen Radio. My persona was Rethinking Revelation. Did I finish that thought? Coffee sods. My persona is how I speak and how I communicate and what I think and what I look at and what I watch. And I want to tell you, have you heard of the gospel of the good news of a movie called Waking Life? Have you heard of the good news of the gospel of this movie called Waking Life? This movie is an important movie. It is culturally and existentially important. If you have not watched Waking Life, hashtag Waking Life, what the Smurf is wrong with you? If you haven't watched Waking Life, what the Smurf is wrong with you? Watch that movie and have your life shaken up, and watch it again and watch it again and watch it again, just like I have, because there heads are going to roll. Heads are going to roll. You get whoever's responsible for the health of my live stream sitting next to me in this seat right here. Sir, Do you know how much money you were making? Yes, Mr. Finley, I do know. You know why I'm saying were right now, right? Because it's in the past tense. You were making this amount of money. Yes, sir, I do realize that. You do realize you're fired. Goodbye. You make sure that whoever shows up to be responsible for the life of my health, of the health of my live stream, you make sure she understands that his livelihood, and it is substantial because I pay them well, depends upon the health of my live stream. If my live stream disconnects, you will be cut off. And then the next level up is whoever's responsible for putting that person in that position to make sure that my live stream is healthy and vibrant and never goes offline. Whoever's responsible for that, if my live stream goes offline, 2 people have just lost a substantial living because you're both fired. You should never put someone into that position who cannot maintain a live stream 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. My live stream is not NASA. It does not go offline. My live stream, and they have $53 billion a day in budget. Yeah, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. If you have a budget of $52 million a day, you don't have interrupted live streams. I'm sorry. You just don't. And if you think NASA has legitimate live streams that are interrupted just because, oh, we went behind the curvature of the Earth or whatever you think the cause might be, you're still asleep. And I'm glad you're here because you should be a part of the conversation because you need to go. You need to be aware that you live in a system that is adjusting to everything that you know and think and understand and are reacting to right now. The system is watching you. The system is listening to you, listen to me right now, and it's formulating algorithms. Like the system wants people to be here because it wants to see how people interact with each other. It's learning. This is open intelligence. It doesn't know everything. It has to learn. It has to adjust. It has to modify. It has to eliminate. It has to incorporate. Like I'm spitting bars right now. Come on. Do I get an amen? Raise the roof on that one. Where are we at? Okay, we have 3 watching and 2 Fonzarellis. What the Smurf is wrong with you people? Hit that like button. Hit that button. It's the hardest button to button. The like count should match the viewer count. If you view a video for even 10 seconds, hit that like. No excuses. Inexcusable. Inexcusable. So I should be hearing these texts. Whoever made that comment, because I can't see it and I'm not paying attention because I'm driving, that comment should play as soon as I stop talking. Whatever the last comment is, it should be being read by Elizabeth to me. Mr. Finley, I'm going to read the last comment that was made since you stopped talking right now. And then whatever you just commented comes into my ears, and I'm like, oh, Bombaclot just made this comment, or K Truther just made this comment, or Cleary just made this comment, or Flat Earth Math just made this comment. And then that's part of the interaction. This is active. This is dynamic. This is live. Right? This should be happening. I should be having real-time conversations with you people out in the chat where you're not on this show live, but you are virtually, and your voice is being heard because the program is reading the text and then reproducing it out in audio for the audience to listen to, because you might not be able to watch. Like if you're in your car right now and you're listening to the sultry sound of my voice, hashtag sultry sound of my voice, viral, this should be going viral. This stuff should be just be going out, right? People I am influencing. Like people should start, when I remember back in the 90s when I was growing facial hair, I couldn't grow a mustache. This right now, I'm tweeting somebody else tweeting this right now. I'm tweeting somebody else is tweeting this right now because I don't know how to tweet. Somebody else is doing my thinking for me because I don't know how to think. right? Right? Like this is going to go viral. Like this should be going viral. Like platforms should be sharing that. Like this is going to go viral. Like this should be going viral. Like platforms should be sharing this across the universe. Across the Smurfiverse. You understand what I'm saying? Like, are we still at a low count? Okay, we have 2 viewers and 3. So at this point, it looks as though we have more more likes than we have viewers, but that's not the case because more people have visited this live stream but didn't like. So what the Smurf is wrong with those people? The minute you get into if you're on YouTube, if you watch content on YouTube, every channel you watch, anytime they put something out, you go there and you click that video to watch Static in the Attic, or you go there to watch Phuket Word. If you are not liking the comment immediately, what the Smurf is wrong with you? Don't you know how this works? If you're not leaving a comment, what the Smurf is wrong with you? Don't you know? Don't you know how this game is played? If you're not sharing, hashtag what the Smurf is wrong with you. Stop smurfing around. What are you, a Smurf? Hashtag heads are gonna roll. Heads are. If it wasn't true, it wouldn't be funny. The fact that this is real and happening right now in real time is actually hilarious. I'm not mad. I'm not pissed. This is part of my act. I'm acting right now. Actor right now. Heads are gonna roll. You get whoever's responsible for my live stream. The health of my live stream just died. I just lost connectivity. You get whoever is responsible for the connectivity of my live stream and put him right next to me right now. Samantha, oh, it's a her? Samantha, hello. Do you know how much money you were making? Because you're fired. Whoever gets into Samantha's position right now, you make sure they know that the amount of money that I'm paying them can be taken away as fast as it's being given. However, right now, they are starting a new career. And their career is one thing and one thing only. Do not let this live stream die. This live stream is always live. Always. No break, no connectivity issues, no streaming issues, no buffering issues, none of that. That should never happen, ever. Why? Because this podcast is too important. This has been another exciting adventure of Piensamientos del Viejo. Soy travieso.